inspiring. It's really incredible what we can do when we're really committed to something. And I want to share with you guys another special person here. I mean, you're all special people, don't get me wrong. But I'm getting lots of like, what are you wearing? What is that? So I'm going to bring up Lynn Snow. And I'm really excited to introduce you to Lynn Snow, who calls herself also the recycling queen. She's going to tell you a little bit more about what I'm wearing, as well as we have another model who maybe can come and join us up front here. But something that's also really inspiring about a resource-based economy is like new possibilities, right? Thinking outside the box, thinking about new ways to express ourselves, to create things without, maybe having to dedicate more time to work in the traditional sense, and turning work into something that you really love and you really enjoy. And I think Lynn is somebody who has really found a way to do that, as I'm sure we all have our special hobbies and things that interest us. So come on, Lynn, come on. So I always think about like a lot of fun stuff in a resource-based economy, like fashion, like art, and just getting totally liberated that we would have the opportunity to really express what we're feeling and how we want to be artistic in many different ways. And one of those ways is still like through clothes and through what we're wearing, right? And jewelry and all these amazing things that you do. So tell me more about what I've got here. Actually, can we get her this other mic? Is that okay, Terry?
Mic, yeah.
It's got juice. And then I'm going to ask Valina if she wants to come up and start setting up behind us here for our next musical presentation. So Lynn, tell me, what am I wearing here?
I should tell you first, it's Lianne.
Oh my gosh. She's all the boogaloo dancing. It's like fried my brain. Okay.
That's all right. Okay,
Lianne Snow, the recycling queen.
I'm actually a therapist. But I was born an artist, so you go through all your different roles in life. I became a goldsmith. That's not very fun, by the way. So I decided that I'm way too old to do things that aren't fun anymore. So I, as a therapist, found that it was really useful for me to take on a message for myself in life that goes like, what can I do with this? And sometimes it's the trash in the blue box, and sometimes it's the trash in your life. So when I first began, I was literally hovering over the garbage with something I believed was very beautiful, and I thought, I'm going to start bringing beauty into my life on a regular basis, because my personal belief is that beauty inspires, and that's why we find natural beauty so inspirational, and inspiration equals motivation, and motivation equals action, right?
So true. Thank you.
So I thought, well, I broke this dish, and I was chatter, oh, I'm so yucky and stupid and clumsy and all that stuff. And I went, wait a second, what can I do with that? So I started building lapel art out of broken dishes, and then I started doing oil lamp workshops, and then a year ago, after years in between in the overnight success department, I was granted a wish of my first solo art show, and I had a zero waste parameter. And the universe, in its lovely sense of humor, broke my washing machine. So I had to not to throw it away. And I had to build big stuff. So if you can imagine for a moment a washing machine, you look inside, the thing's got lots of holes in it, and I thought, wow, wouldn't that look great lit? Well, it turned out the space had a drop ceiling, and that wasn't very cool. So what I did was I turned it upside down, I cleaned it, chromed it, put a glass top on it, and I lit it, and all the light blasts out all the holes everywhere and up through the funnel in the middle. And when I had this show, I had a fashion show with the evening gown. This is the cape. This is the this is the 4-week cape, and I made an 8-month evening gown. 4 pleats, backless, smoking hot, I have to tell you, it was. It is now gone, and I thought, wait till people see that.
But what did you make it out of?
Pop tabs.
Pop tabs. Okay, I don't think we actually had said pop tabs.
Oh yeah. Did you not know these are pop tabs? And would you mind showing
Here's our other model.
I know that she was shaking it up here, and it looks so great, all shimmery and shiny. Yes. And when the model who wore the evening gown stepped off the runway, I had everyone in the audience be quiet. And when she stepped off, you could hear her jingle and tinkle like a little fairy through the woods. It was beautiful. So that's the deal. I am still a therapist. I do a lot of unconscious mind work. I believe that when we are looking after our waste, I mean, Zeitgeist has a lot of great stuff going on. I'm totally in. But my gig is when you teach people about responsibility. By the way, that word means the ability to respond as opposed to react, right? If you haven't heard that before, that's what it is about for me. So when you are learning to just, like we teach children, look after your poop. You know, we need to start doing that in a way on a big scale. And so I appreciate the opportunity to come and share some of these cool things.
Yeah, it's amazing. So, you know, looking at pop tabs, look at the new possibilities from just thinking differently, changing your view on something that you think is just recyclable waste and has got to go out to a factory somewhere, and really turning it into something really unique and expressive. And that's what today's Zeitgeist Media Festival is all about, is, you know, changing our minds, our outlook, our view, our consciousness through artistic and creative expression. I really want to thank you guys who have been here and just spending time with us today, and, you know, making this a priority to come and hang out with us and listen to new ideas and just chill and have fun. We're really excited to have you, and come up and talk to us. We'd love to meet you and know who you are. Don't forget, if you haven't seen the Zeitgeist docs or documentaries, addendum, or moving forward, you can pick up free copies on your way out. Down here on the entrance, you can share those with your friends and your family. It's all about the conversation that we have, and you guys, we're all the conversation. We need to take that out of this alleyway and bring it out to the rest of the world. So thank you for taking up that challenge and being open to something new and different. We're going to get started with our next musical presentation. Take a